the right knee is going out away from the center line. This pattern is repeated a couple times, and the focus is on sensing the movement through the foot, through the lower leg, knee, thigh, into the hip joint, and through the pelvis. The movement is soft, gentle, and easy. The smaller the movement, the more sensation will be felt. After a number of moves taking the right knee out, I begin taking the right knee inward towards the center line, comparing the two sides, and then alternating the movement, sensing the movement through my right foot. How does the weight shift from the inside of my foot to the outside, in alignment with the knee going in towards the center line and out away from the center line. Beginning the same pattern of movement on the left side, my second side, I can get a sense of how the two legs may differ. Often there is a different pattern created on each side depending on how the patterns of movement developed over time. So first the left knee went away from the center line, and now it's coming towards the center line. And then alternating, first away and towards. Not only comparing the two legs, how they differ, but how the movement from the inside differs from outside. Pausing to rest a moment allows the movement patterns to integrate through all functional parts of the body. Now both knees are being taken left and right. One knee goes towards the center line as the other goes away from the center line. The movement pattern in the pelvis becomes more evident with the weight of both thighs, both hips going in one direction. The weight of the legs rolls the pelvis. Slapping my feet against the hard table allows that felt sensory awareness of the feet making contact with the table to be greater. In this movement, the knees aren't traveling together. They are going in the same direction. Now the purchase is through pressure in the foot. So you'll notice one foot is making contact with the table, pushing into the table to take the knees in one direction. The other leg is following. The other foot is following. So the purchase through the foot making contact with the table to do the movement is rolling the pelvis and up through the spine and rib cage much higher than when the knees were traveling together with little purchase through the feet. The diagonal movement is obvious when rolling with the purchase through the foot. It's the diagonal from one hip up to the opposite shoulder blade. The shoulder blades being flat on the table pause the rotation there. Otherwise, if they were not flat to the table, the whole torso and head would roll towards the direction the foot is pushing through the diagonal. So the right hip, the upper body would be rolling to the left.